Hey there! Ever notice when you're reading a book or newspaper, there's this voice in your head? It kinda sounds like you, but not quite. And get this, not everyone hears it. Welcome to the Dark Psychology World channel. You know the voice in your head when you're deep in thought or reading? Some folks say it's their voice, others say it's totally different. Some even say they've never heard it. So, what's the deal with the silent inner voice? Why can't anyone else hear it? And where does it come from? If you're new here, let me fill you in. This channel is all about exploring the fascinating world of life and psychology. If that's your jam, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring that bell. That way, you'll be the first to know when there's something new and exciting to check out. Catch you soon. Alright, let's dive in. You know that voice in your head, right? That's what we call an internal monologue or inner speech. It's different for everyone. Some folks hear short keywords, others hear full sentences. And the frequency? Totally varies. Some people only hear it at certain times, like when they're thinking, that movie was pretty good, or I should read that book. But then there are those who have a non-stop chatterbox in their heads. I need to buy groceries later. Wait, I have guests coming over at noon, better clean up. Oh, and there are 2 puddings left in the fridge. Maybe I should shower first. It's like a radio that won't turn off. And guess what? Some people don't hear a voice at all. Kinda like mind blindness, where you can't imagine images in your mind. They can't hear their inner speech. So, how do they think? Here's the thing. Inner speech doesn't equal thinking. Even if you can't hear your inner voice, it doesn't mean you can't think. You can still think. And just because you can hear your inner voice, doesn't mean you're always thinking in words. Like when you're riding a bike, you don't need to tell yourself, first, I'll get on. Then, I'll hold the handlebars, pedal, and off I go. Nope, not necessary. So, inner speech is just one way we think, not the whole picture. Cool, right? Ever notice when you're reading quietly, you can't help but hear a voice in your head? For those who can't, what's it like when they think? They say they see words like, I want a burger, but there's no sound. And for those who can, they say it's like hearing, that's a burger I want to eat. Now, I can hear my inner voice, so it's hard for me to imagine otherwise. If you've got experience with this, drop a comment below and share. Oh, and get this. Deaf people who were born unable to hear don't have voices in their heads. But that doesn't mean they can't think. They see sign language in their minds, like a mental sign language map. There's this part of our brain called Broca's area. It's like the control center for our speech. If it gets damaged, it usually leads to aphasia, meaning you can't speak, read, or write normally. But when we're thinking or talking to ourselves, Broca's area lights up. So, researchers think speaking out loud and inner speech might be the same process, just with or without sound. But some studies found differences in brain activation between silent reading and inner dialogue. Inner dialogue activates more brain areas than silent reading. So, when you read silently, it's probably your own voice. But inner dialogue? It could be like having 2 little people inside you, one saying, do this, the other saying, don't do that. Of course, there are other theories. The human brain is still a mystery after all. So, can you hear your inner voice? Let me know in the comments. Hold up, don't go just yet. Here are 2 videos you might like. Give them a click. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. Share these fun facts with your friends and family and hit that subscribe bell. You'll be the first to know when there's a new video. This is the Dark Psychology World channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.